Yizzo, you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. Feel what I'm saying? You can tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest, and I suggest you tap in. So let's get right into it. Now, listen, you already know time and energy is the highest forms of currency, my G. Time and energy, the highest forms of currency. I know they got you all here chasing the bag, chasing that money, getting to that moolah, getting to that guap, you know what I'm saying, that paper dough, but always keeping in front of your mental Rolodex that time and energy, the highest forms of currency, my G, at all times. Now, you already know, big salute to all my day one investors. Even bigger salute to all my new subscribers, all my new investors. You know, we only growing organically. We going up, my G. Consistent elevation at all times. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. We are approaching 18,000 subscribers. Is what it is. Now, listen, you already see the title, and you already see the thumbnail. I got to tap in about this because a lot of people are in the DM saying Big G and BTV, the Oracle. I mean, what's your thoughts on everything that's going down with Usher Raymond and Alicia Keys? I mean, what's your perspective on the whole situation? So I said, why not come to the people? Why not go live and bring my thoughts and my perspective to the situation? Now, listen, first and foremost, this is what you got to understand. This is Grown Man Business TV, my G. And grown men don't always have to fight. Grown men don't always have to be aggressive. I mean, this is a funny situation to me. So I said, you know what? It's only right that we tap in. Now, again, you see the thumbnail, you see the title. And I mean, the thumbnail says it all. The thumbnail says it all. Usher and Alicia Keys got the internet in the uproar right now. You know, a lot of people are talking about them too, and you know, them reuniting on stage, singing that classic song, that classic ballad, My Boo. Now, you already know I'm an 80s baby, so I remember when that song came out. I mean, it's a classic song, my G. My Boo by Usher and Alicia Keys is absolutely a classic. So it's nostalgic when we hear it. You understand? I get that feeling every time I hear that song, and to see Usher and Alicia Keys on stage, you know, reunited, you know, over 20 plus years of singing that song, of creating that classic, it was magical. It was magical. You understand? But I ain't gonna lie. One thing for sure, two things for certain. Usher, Usher is a savage, homie. Usher, listen, man, you know, I gotta say this. I gotta say this. Usher didn't have to go as far as he went. Because you gotta understand something. When they made this song, when they sat down and they wrote this song, My Boo, back in the day, near one of them was married. Near one of them was in a situation, and it was perfect timing. But listen, man, it's 20 years later. Alicia Keys got a family, she got a husband, she got kids. Usher, you ain't have to go ahead and wrap your arms around, and you ain't have to press up on her, yeah, from the back like you did, Usher. Disgusting work, my G. Now, am I mad at Usher Raven? Nah. Nah, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. Because it ain't too many men that's going to be able to get that close to Alicia Keys. It ain't too many men that's gonna be able to get up close behind her. You understand? Press up real firm behind her. Smell that beautiful perfume that she got on. Get your nose all up in that beautiful hair that she got. It ain't too many dudes gonna be able to do that. So so I ain't mad at him. But one of the questions that I'm seeing recurring in my DM over and over and over is, you know, was he wrong for that? Should Swizz Beats be upset? Now, I can't speak for another man. I can't speak for Swizzy. I can't really speak for how he should react when another man, you know, presses his whole, yeah, all up on her ass. Like, I can't really speak on how he should react. But here at Grown Man Business TV, yeah, homie, it would have been a problem. Salute, 05 Voter Movement. What it do, my G? It would have been a problem, homie. Now, before they did this halftime performance, I would have had a conversation with Usher Raymond. Usher, I know you've been out there in Vegas. You know, you've been ending marriages. You've been having conflict, and you've been causing a lot of disarray in these relationships with Keke Palmer and her baby daddy. But that ain't how it's going down over here. It ain't how it's going to jump off this time, Usher. I would have had a conversation with Usher. Listen, man, keep your hands off my wife, Usher. It's consequences and repercussions that's gonna come behind you, you know, putting your hands and grinding all up on my old lady, homie. Yeah, I know y'all got history. I know y'all got a song together. I know y'all got classic music, but you gonna respect this pimping. Usher Raymond, you gonna respect this pimping and you gonna respect this gangster. Ain't no way you gonna be on stage all baby oiled up, cause Usher Raymond had a lot of baby oil on him. He was overly sweaty. You understand what I'm saying? And yeah. It's no way we gonna let that go down. And listen, Usher, you play with me the wrong way in front of all these millions of people. You play with my old lady on stage at this halftime show. When you come back, yeah, I got to see you, and I would see you. I would see you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is no way possible. I don't care what kind of songs y'all got. I don't care how y'all vibing. Dog, Usher, you didn't have to get behind her like that. Because if you watch the performance, right, like, Alicia Keys was doing the best that she could. She was leading Usher up and down the stage. She was smiling. She was being very professional, singing a classic song that we all love so much. My Boo, that's a classic, baby. And she was doing an amazing job. I mean, I was watching her. I ain't gonna lie. When she stepped from behind that piano, Grown Man Business TV had an eye on Alicia Keys because I already know this could go left. And I didn't think that it was going to go left, but I was watching Usher. And Usher, he's a predator. Oh, he's a savage. I mean, he loved the drama. So he inching closer and closer. Usher, he getting closer and closer, and she couldn't run no more. And listen, let me tell you something. He slid up behind her. Yeah. Usher slid up behind her. You know what I mean? Got his mouth right next to her neck. Yeah, blew some sweet nothings in her ear. Oh yeah, Swizzy. He was blowing sweet nothings in your wife's ear, homie. We all saw it. We all saw it. Now you already know. I'ma come back. I'ma double back. We gonna go live again, and we gonna tap in on real topics. But listen, grown men all across the world. I'm talking grown men that stand on grown man business at all times, that come to this channel and look for some advice and look from a grown man perspective, a grown man's viewpoint. I'm telling you, don't you ever let another man slide up behind your wifey like that. Yeah. Don't you ever let another man wrap his hands around your old lady waist and kiss her on the neck and blow sweet nothings in the air. Don't you ever let that happen. I don't care. I don't care. And yeah, I see the response from Swiss Beats. He say, we not worried about none of that. You know, we got classics and we making history. And you got to always pay attention to dudes with money. Anytime they in the wrong, anytime they get violated, the first thing they do is they start to point into the money. But I already told you one thing for sure, two things for certain. Integrity, yeah, that tops money. Respect, that tops money. Time and energy tops money. That's the highest forms of currency. So I don't care how much money is involved. You not gonna put your hands around my wife. Wait, and if you ever was to play with me like that, see, that's why I say Swizzy's supposed to have a conversation with Usher right before the show, 2 days before the show, dress rehearsal, sound check. Hey, yo, Usher, let me holler at you. What up, my boy? What's good? Everything Gucci? I ain't seen you in a long time. No. Respect, my G. Hey, and congratulations to the Vegas, the vacancy you got out there in Vegas that I've been seeing you do. You've been killing the game all 2023, all 2024. Yeah, congratulations. But let me kick some game to you. Alicia Keys is off limits, homie. Alicia Keys, yeah, she don't look like Kiki Palmer, do she? I'm not her baby daddy. That's my wife. I'm her husband. Keep it respectful on that stage, man. Oh, no, Swizzy, I was never going to do nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I love Alicia. I love you. I love everything y'all got going. I would never disrespect you. Yeah, make sure you don't disrespect me like that. No, Swizzy, you ain't even got to come off like that because I would never do nothing like that. Well, listen, I wanted to make sure I said it out loud so I heard myself. Listen, I wanted to make sure I heard myself say it so that I won't forget that I said it. So when you play with me and I put a foot in your ass, it won't be no dish, we won't have no, yeah, everybody will be on the same page. Cause if you play with me, Usher Raymond, and I would have called him Usher Raymond. I wouldn't have left the Raymond out. Yeah, yeah. I would have made sure to involve the Raymond. Yeah, yeah, Usher Raymond. You remember Raymond, right? So when I go to kicking off and putting a foot deep in your ass for playing with my old lady, we'll be on the same page. I don't want nobody that respects Swiss Beats and loves his music and saw what he did with DMX to ever get it confused that was grown man business what he did today by giving Usher a pass. Nah, that I don't want nobody to think that that's valid, that's big dog status, that yeah, he's a grown man. And let me put this out there as well, because I've been seeing this. Anytime women, the media, social media platforms, anytime anybody tries to use that word, I'm going to tell you what the word is, but it is red flags every time I hear it. It's red flags all over the field every time I hear this word. Anytime somebody tries to call you insecure for being a man and standing on grown man business, yeah, you should be looking at them sideways. I've been seeing this a lot. Swiss Beats is just secure in himself. Swiss Beats is just secure in his marriage. You guys are insecure because, nah, homie. Swiss Beats is a simp with money. If you didn't know, now you know. Hey, Swizzy, if we didn't know, now we know that you a simp with money. Whew. Yeah. Simps, they come in all shape, forms, and sizes. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I highly doubt that Usher Raymond would let any of you R&B singers, anybody, play with his old lady like that. You ain't seen nobody on the internet running down on Usher Raymond, old lady, and kissing her on the cheek and got her in movies and yeah. Usher. I know you're an R&B singer, and I understand you sing to the ladies, and I get all that. But somebody need to Trey songs Usher Raymond. It's time for somebody to stand up and say, Usher, we not taking it no more. Oh, what happened to Usher Raymond? Breaking news. We saw Usher Raymond get into an altercation with Trey Songz. Yeah, somebody need to whoop. Yeah, somebody need to whoop that trick. Yeah, Usher, you a split second from my ass whooping, Usher Raymond, and I want to make sure I say Raymond, Usher, you one wife away from getting your ass tackled, homie. You one old lady, you're one baby mama away from somebody putting a foot in your hind parts, Usher Raymond. Oh, let's all double back and let's all look at the halftime award show and let's all just revisit that and think about how Usher Raymond was smiling. Oh, he was sweating and he was smiling. Whew. I mean, he slid up behind Alicia Keys and put that thing on her back and let her know it's up, Alicia. Alicia, I've been wanting you for a long time. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this thing on your back. I'm going to shove it up your back. Yeah. Yeah, Swizzy. Yeah, Swizzy. He shoved it up your wife's back last night. And let me tell you something. Alicia Keys was smiling more than we ever seen her smile ever. Oh, have you ever seen Alicia Keys smile like that? The only person I ever seen smile the way Alicia Keys was smiling last night was Lil Baby when he was at that mansion party. Oh yeah. You remember when Lil Baby was getting 4 pockets full at that mansion party and he was smiling so big you could see the molars in the back of his mouth? Oh yeah. Alicia Keys, look at the thumbnail I got up there. Swizzy ain't never made Alicia smile that big. Swizzy ain't never, he ain't got one picture in his phone with Alicia Keys smiling that big. But Usher Raymond, Usher Raymond said, oh, my, oh, my, oh, my, oh. My boo. Yeah, yeah, I ain't gonna try to hit that note, but he did that and he shoved it up her back. Shove cock. Listen, Alicia Keys had 4 pockets full last night. Each pocket that Alicia Keys had on them red pants had cock in it. Usher, Usher, somebody need to put a foot in your. Hey, somebody need to do it. We not listen. We not gonna be mad at you. We not gonna be upset with you. We not gonna cancel you when we find out that you put a foot in Usher ass for playing with your old lady. It's time for somebody to set an example. I salute to everybody in the DMs. Salute to everybody that's tapped into the channel because I got about 20 messages today asking me what I think about it. And the first thing that I thought about it was putting a foot in Usher's ass. We not gonna cancel you. We gonna applaud you. Kiki, once we saw what he did to Kiki Palmer, everybody should be looking at Usher sideways. Keep your hands off my old lady, Usher. Usher Raymond. Usher Raymond. And don't you forget the Raymond. Yeah, we don't want to forget the Raymond. Keep your goddamn cock off my old lady, man. Don't you slide up behind my old lady and shove cock in her pockets like little baby. She don't need 4 pockets full of cock because Usher Raymond is looking for the opportunity to shove 4 pockets full of cock on your wife. I had to get this out, Swizzy. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be, man. But you are simp of the year. Now the year has just begun. We are only in February. So Swizzy, you got about, a good 10 more months for somebody to show us that they are more simp than you. But right now, Swizzy, I'm giving you simp of the year. Yes, Swiss Beats. DMX would be disappointed in you, homie. DMX right now is rolling in his grave. Rolling in his grave at the fact you let Usher Raymond, slide 4 pockets full of cock in your wife. And I'm gonna take a sip to that. That nigga Usher, hey listen, dog. Hey, listen to me, right? It's a professional thing, and they artists, and they gotta show artistry, and they wanna give us the best show because it is the Super Bowl halftime show, and you got Jay-Z standing in the crowd watching, and you got everybody paying attention, and I understand that they wanted to give us a show, but let me just break down how foul Usher Raymond is. Usher could have slid up behind Alicia Keys. He didn't have to make body-to-body contact with her. He could have got close, but he didn't have to shove 4 pockets full of cock on Alicia Keys. And he could have sung and he could have danced around and he could have made it look nice. He didn't have to wrap his hands around her waist. I mean, I'm talking about he was almost like Donald Trump when he wanted to, they grabbing coochie. He could have had a handful of. You understand? He could have literally, like, his hands was too close, homie. I mean, he was rubbing on her belly, and he was rubbing all down her back, and he was pressing he had cock all up her back and all of that. Unnecessary, man. We didn't need all that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we all know Alicia Keys is happily married. We all know that her and Swiss Beats are together. We all understand, and for you to do that on live television and let the internet take that and run with it and put that narrative out there, you deserve an ass whooping. You deserve a good squabble. I ain't saying that Usher got to stand there and get disciplined. I'm saying you can fight back, but you need yeah. You need to get touched, homie. Somebody need to scuff Usher up. Black his eye, bust his lip. Give him something that his face he can't come on TV no time soon. Something got to happen, Usher. 4 pockets full of wood, 4 pockets full of cock like little baby, 4 pockets full like little baby. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, that's his boo. They got a song called My Boo. But the way it was looking last night, it looked like Alicia Keys was his little baby. Yeah, 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 Swizzy, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And salute to everybody out there like Boosie Badass and everybody else that's on the same frequency. They feel the same way. Boosie came out and said, you know what, Usher, you need to apologize to Swizz Beats. And I agree. But an apology wouldn't do. I don't want you sorry. It don't matter if you're sorry or not. You already shoved 4 pockets full of cock on my wife, and I need that, man. I need a fair one, homie. I need I need 5 minutes. You got to step outside right here. I need you in the yard right now. And after we get our squabble on, then I'll feel better. Keep you sorry. You knew better. Usher been ruining relationships all 2023. So it ain't a surprise, Usher. That's why I think a lot of us are really shocked that you did that, because you already know your reputation. Usher, you already know you got a reputation of fondling people, baby mamas, and yeah, you got a reputation of serenading the women when they come to your show, singing all and spitting all over them, huh? You could have spared Alicia Keys, homie. But I'm gonna tell you this. Usher know you a simp, Swizzy. Usher don't fear you. He ain't scared of you. I mean, that was a perfect opportunity. You got to understand something. Let me take it down a notch. Let me digress, cause that ain't my old lady. So I ain't got to feel it. So, but let me break it down for you. Back in the day, we all had a crush on Alicia Keys. The majority of the 80s babies and the early 90s babies, we all had a thing for Alicia Keys. That's back when, women were natural. She got that good hair and that, she's mixed up and she got that nice, yeah, she always was pretty. And when Alicia Keys took that cape off last night, we all saw that Alicia Keys been working out. Alicia Keys, she's very in shape. She ain't missed a beat. She working out. She's wearing a waist trainer. She got something going on. She looked very presentable when she took that cape off. And I can't be mad at Usher for saying I'm about to risk it all, homie. If Swizzy wants something, he gonna have to come and get it, cause I'm sliding up behind that tonight. Yeah, Usher. Hey, yo, Usher slid up. Yo, look at the thumbnail, man. Usher was he pressed cock to her. Bitch, I want you to feel this. I know you going home to your husband, but before you leave, Alicia Keys, I want you to feel this. Feel it. Shove it on your back. Yeah, it's on your back. It's on your back right now. And I'm going to keep it there, right there. I'm going to keep it on your back, right there. Let's finish the song. Oh, don't say nothing. Don't move. Don't you move, Alicia. We going to finish the song just like this. My boo. My boo. Yeah. Yeah, somebody got to keep it 100 with Swizzy. Somebody got to be real with Swizzy. I'm not even going to give this topic 60 minutes of power. We're going to wrap this up in 30 minutes. Swizz Beats, you have now been presented the Simp of the Year award. The Simp of the Year award has been presented to you by Usher Raymond. Yeah. Don't you ever forget the Raymond, Swizzy. I'm 100% sure, I'd bet the house that Alicia Keys is never gonna forget the Raymond. Alicia Keys, she gonna remember that for the rest of her life. Alicia Keys is gonna remember that. She's gonna remember Forrest, shove cock on her back, hold her tight. You ever listen, man, you ever grab your old lady from the back You ready to get down, you ready to do something, and you shove cock down her back, and you wrap your arms around her and you kiss on her neck. You understand what I'm saying? That's what Usher Raymond did to Alicia Keys last night. He got so into the song. He was so engulfed in that classic melody, My Boo, that he really felt like Alicia Keys was his boo. He thought it was 2002, and he thought it was back in the days, and he thought that he could just do what he wanted, and he did it. Oh yeah, he did it. Oh, he did it. You know, ask your old lady how she feel when you grab her from the back and you press cock to her back and you press cock to her ass and you fill all four pockets up with full on cock. Ask your wife how she feel about it. Ask your girlfriend, do you like when I slide up behind you hard as a rock and shove four pockets full of cock on you? Do you like that? And I bet you your old lady, your wife, your girlfriend, I bet you she smiled big just like Alicia Keys did and tell you yes. Yes, baby. I love when you do that. Matter of yeah, when anytime you feel the need to slide up behind and put cock on her, she gonna love it. You know, the first thing I would have asked Alicia Keys is why the hell was you smiling so hard like that? Why was your mouth open? Why, when he got behind you, why did you open your mouth up so wide like that, Alicia? Whew, I want y'all, huh? When he got behind you, when he slid up behind you and he grabbed your waist and he put his pelvis to your ass, why did you smile so big? Why did you like it so much on live television for everybody to see? You couldn't hold that in. You couldn't act like you wasn't aroused and you didn't like it so much. Why did you like it so much, Alicia? We'd have a problem. If we have a problem, son. It'll be arguments for the next month. I wouldn't feel right until I saw Usher again and I could make that right. I gotta make that right, Usher. But again, me personally as a man, right? All jokes aside, you know, it's a big event. This is one of the biggest events of the year, if not the biggest event of the year. And three-quarters of America is going to be watching this game and especially the halftime show. So I would have made it my duty. I would have made it my business, grown man business, to approach Usher. I would have, you know, got there at the sound check or I would have got there at dress rehearsal. You know, it's multiple different times that, you know, Swizzy could have made his presence felt and said, yo, you know, respectfully, you know, I love the song. I love the artistry. I love the chemistry that you and my old lady have because y'all make beautiful music. But I need you to be respectful with this. I need you to really be on point and be aware of what I need you to be aware of where you know, what you doing back there. Don't matter of fact, don't even slide up behind the homie. How about you stay on her side? You understand what I'm saying? And y'all serenade each other and y'all sing to each other, but you know, no physical contact. Matter of fact, the only physical contact you can do is you are allowed to grab her hand. You can grab her hand and you can lead her to you and you can spin her around real quick. You can make it look nice. But if you get behind my old lady, if you put your arms all around her stomach, on her waist, all around her pelvis, if you slide up behind that donk, I'm gonna have a problem and we gonna have to do something. And I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna see you, homie. I'm Swizz Beast, you Usher. We on the same platform, homie. We on the same frequency. We on the same level. I'm gonna be where you at, and it's gonna be a problem. And I know you got your little sons with you. I know you got your family with you. But if you disrespect me or mine, I don't care, homie. I'm gonna do something to you in front of your kids. I'm gonna make sure the world see that you got some scuffs on your knees, you got some scuffs on your elbows, you got a black eye, you got something going on. They gonna know I touched you. I would have had an in-depth conversation with Usher Raymond, you know, because the world knows you as Usher. That's your stage name. But I'm talking to Usher Raymond because now, now you got to understand something, homie. Your old lady gonna try to tell you not to worry about it. Your old lady gonna tell you it was nothing. Your old lady gonna lie to you. And I'm sorry, this is just something women are gonna lie to you, homie. They wanna protect you. They wanna protect your ego. But when he shoved cock on her back like that and she smiled like that, it ain't no explaining that. It ain't no denying that. It is what it is and it'll be what it's gonna be. I had to say something about it. I'm packing up my G's. You already know how I do, man. I hit the road. I'm crossing state lines at all times. That's how I get to the bag. That's how I get to the moolah. That's how I get to the guap. So, you know, um, I'm set to depart tomorrow. Dispatch already sent the loads. Everything's locked in. So for the next few weeks or so, y'all will be catching videos and lives. I'll be in the truck. I'll be crossing state lines. But regardless of where I'm at, if I'm at the big house, if I'm in the truck, if I'm crossing state lines at all times, it's consistency all year this year. All year. You understand what I'm saying? And, I think I'm going to go live tonight again and just chop it up about the whole Mike Epps, Shannon Sharp situation. You know, I think it's time that Shannon Sharp come out the closet. It's 2024. The LBG 123 ABC community have made their presence felt in society. They have their own flag. You can't talk about them. You can't disrespect them because, they'll cancel you. So there's no reason for dudes like Shannon Sharp to still be in the closet. There's no reason for dudes like Shannon Sharp to still be hiding behind this image of, this big black football player, gangster, fighter, unk. I don't even call him unk because I don't see Shannon Sharp as unk. I see Shannon Sharp as the OG dude from the community that went and did 20 years. And we've been getting word that while he was back there and he was doing time in solitary, he was playing with them, yeah. He had them yeah-yeahs in his cell with him. Yeah, the LBG, the 123, and the ABC community. All the numbers and the letters he had in his cell with him. And word then got back to us that you've been dibbling dabbling. So when he come out, he like to drink his E&J. He like to smoke his Black and Miles, and he like to talk loud, and he like to get gangster because he don't want us to know who he is. And I'm looking at Shannon Sharp, and if you look at the last short that I did, Shannon Sharp said he don't eat it and he don't suck it. He just looks at it. And I'm gonna double back tonight. We gonna talk about that. Shannon Sharp, we gonna talk about you tonight, my G, because I don't know where you thought that made sense. I don't know where you thought that was cool. I don't know what you was talking about when you said you don't eat it, you don't suck it, you look at it. And then he looked at that. Listen, and he had a microphone. He had a microphone right in his face, and Shannon Sharp said, "I looks at it." And he looked at that mic. He had the microphone. Shannon Sharp was talking in the mic. Go check my last short out. Shannon Sharp, we gonna talk about you tonight. But for right now, we gonna wrap it up with, with Swizzy, man. The simp of the year. And don't be upset, Swizzy. Don't feel discouraged. Just understand that we are only in February, and you got about 10 more months for somebody else to prove that they are more simp than you. But Usher Raymond, don't you ever forget the Raymond. Your wife is never gonna forget the Raymond. Your wife don't call him Usher. Alicia Kyes calls him Usher Raymond. Raymond. Just, you got to say the Raymond, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to say. Listen, it's grown man business TV. Listen, man. You listen, man. It's the Oracle, man. And don't you forget the TV. When you call me grown man business, don't you ever forget the TV. I mean that. When you say Weezy F, you best not forget the baby. When you say Weezy F, your ass better not never. And we all know that if you say Weezy F, you better not forget the baby. And now, it's Usher Raymond to you. It's Usher Raymond. to you. Yeah, don't you ever forget it. And until somebody else proves that they're more simp than Swiss Beats you have early in the year, I'm talking beginning of 2024, you have proved to be the biggest simp out there. And let me end with this. Let me leave y'all with this. This is gonna really paint the picture. Even Keke Palmer, baby daddy, has something to say. And I'm gonna tell you something. If Keke Palmer, baby daddy, was in Vegas when Keke Palmer was asked out at that Usher Raymond show, Keke Palmer, baby daddy, would have put hands on Usher Raymond. That shit wouldn't even have happened if he was actually there. Keke Palmer just got caught slacking by herself with her friends on a girls trip to Vegas to the Usher Raymond vacancy of 80, the show, and she got caught lacking because Usher he's a savage. Oh, Usher gonna skim the crowd out. He gonna view who's in the crowd, and then he's gonna shimmy and slide and dance his way up on you, and then yeah, he gonna get it. Listen, Usher always get them hoes that eye first, like yeah, I'm coming to you. He get to hitting the motherfucking notes, and he slide up on your ass. And next thing you know, you and your husband or your baby daddy is in the media arguing, going through a divorce, because Usher he done serenaded you. Even Keke Palmer, baby daddy, would have put hands on Usher Raymond. You feel me? That motherfucker, he came into the media and he said, hell no, goddammit. I ain't going for that. Now, did they make up? Is he back with his baby mama? Yes. Or is he back knocking Keke Palmer's block off? Yes. I ain't mad at him. Don't leave that. Keke Palmer's the bag. You want to stick with the bag, youngster. I ain't mad at him. But at least he showed his ass out there in the public real fast. Yeah. Yeah, he went on Twitter. He went on Instagram. He said, bitch, I ain't liking it. I ain't feeling it. I ain't with it. And he showed his ass real quick. He showed his ass like a man supposed to show his ass. And then he said, all right, I'm done. Keke, I ain't mad no more. It been a while. The baby done put a little baby fat on you. Let me knock you down a couple times. He went to knocking Keke ass down, and she back in pocket. I bet you Keke won't let that happen again. I bet you Keke Palmer won't show her ass at another Usher Raymond concert ever again. So Swizzy, I mean, you got way more money than him. You got way more status. You're deep in the industry. I mean, you right up under one of the biggest puppets to ever live and ever walk this earth, Jay-Z, and you let a Usher Raymond shove cock all in Alicia Keys' pockets. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be, my G. It's only right that real men speak out. It's only right that heterosexual men, real men, and let me say it again, heterosexual, real men speak out when we see things like this happening, because it's too many, little Nas X's out there. It's too many simps like Swizz Beats out there. It's too many saucy Santanas around. So if a grown man that stand on grown man business don't speak on these situations, then you know what? Matter of fact, hold on. Can y'all hear me? Let me know y'all can hear me. If you can hear me, put a 100 in the chat. Let me know you can hear me. All right, 10-4. Night Vision TV. Salute, my G. I see you in the chat. Like I said, that's why Keke Palmer, I had to salute her baby daddy. It didn't matter to me if he had money, if he had status. I didn't know who he was. All I knew that was Keke Palmer, baby daddy, and he was standing on grown man business, and I had to salute that. And I got content saluting that. So not to go too far left, not to start pointing at the higher ups and the elites, but the agenda is for all us men, even heterosexual men, to either become Little Nas X, Saucy Santana, or simps like Swiss Beats. Either you gonna put the dress on like Kevin Hart, either you gonna walk around like Saucy Santana. And if we can't get y'all to do that, if we can't get you to put the dress on, if we can't get you to become a Saucy Santana, if we can't get you to join the Rainbow Coalition, then at least we can get heterosexual men to be scared to speak up. We can get heterosexual men to become simps, homie, and suckers. So it is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. It had to be spoken on. Again, I did a whole live last night. Salute to everybody that watched that live. Salute to everybody that sent the comments. Salute to everybody that sent a DM. And we talked about a whole nother angle when it comes to the Super Bowl, when it comes to the halftime show, when it comes to these commercials and the ad programming and all the things they got set up for everybody to watch the circus. It's a circus that they set up for us all to watch so that they can pass laws, so that more illegal immigrants can come across the border, so they can do X, Y, and Z to the people while we watching the Super Bowl and while we're watching the halftime show. So I already talked about the deep end of this situation. But when it comes to the surface, when we come back to the surface, Usher Raymond shoved 4 pockets full of cock in Alicia Keys' pockets. And you know what? Swizzy just sat there and he condoned it. And he said it's no problem and you guys shouldn't be worried about that. Well, yeah, if she was my wife, I'd be worried about that. Is what it is and it'll be what it's going to be. Listen, man, I'm going to double back in about an hour. So if you have not subscribed to the channel, if you have not hit the subscribe button, make sure you do that, because we don't ask for super chats over here. We not posting the Cash App over here, my G. This is one of the channels on YouTube you ain't got to worry about going in your pocket. You ain't got to worry about the super chat getting lit up. You ain't got to worry about a Cash App ding going off. We don't do that over here. I tell y'all at the each of every video, every live chat, that time and energy is the highest forms of currency. Currency is money. You understand what I'm saying? Currency is the dollar bill. And time and energy is the highest forms. So you being in the live chat, you being in the DMs, you being all in the comment section, you hitting the subscribe button is all the energy I need. That's all the currency I need, my G. We are growing organically. We are approaching 20,000 subscribers. Yeah, organically. No help, no crutches, no alley-oops from no other YouTube platforms, none of that. Yeah, is what it is and it'll be what it's gonna be. But Club Shay Shay, we gonna talk tonight, homie. Exposure, your big spotlight is coming. It's time for exposure. Solo Warrior, what it do? Yeah, we're gonna talk about, you know, Shannon Sharp talking about he don't eat it and he don't suck it. He just looks at it. That's what he said. Look at my last short. He said he said he don't eat it. He said he don't suck it. He just looks at it. Come on, Shay Shay. We gonna talk about this. It's what it is and it'll be what it's gonna be. Look at my last short. My last short, I dropped a short about 3 hours ago. It's already approaching 10,000 views. My shorts do numbers. My shorts, for the most part, they do thousands of views. But this one is this shit went out the park right here. That joint is already almost at like 10,000 views in a couple of hours because everybody got to see Shay Shay say he don't eat it. He don't suck it. He just gonna look at it. Well, Shay Shay, what the hell are you looking at? We gonna talk about that. When you said you look at it, what exactly was you looking at? Cock. You stopped. Okay, well, all right, listen, we gonna talk about this later. You stopped yourself though, Shay Shay. But yeah, big dogs like myself, we see through the smoke and mirrors. You almost said you look at the cock, but you didn't say it. But it ain't nothing else for you to look at, is it? If you don't eat it and you don't suck it, you just look at it. You got to be talking about 4 pockets full of cock. Here's what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. So listen, man, you already know what time it is. It's your boy Grown Man Business TV. Feel what I'm saying? You can tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest, and I suggest you tap in. I suggest you tap into this grown man business. I suggest you tap into this grown man content at all times. You already know what it is. Straight off the bricks into the bottles. Straight off the bricks into the bottles. Straight raw, pure, uncut, no extras, no preservatives. We not sugarcoat nothing, and we not dressing nothing up. Swiss Beats, you get the Simp of the Year award handed to you and presented to you by Usher Raymond. You let that man get on stage, put his hands and his arms all around your old lady, shove cock up her back, and tell her we gonna sing this song out, Alicia. Don't you hold on tight. Oh, Alicia, hold on tight. That's cock on your back. Don't you hurry. Can't nobody see it. I'm shoving it. It's up your back. Now sing the song. Oh, my, oh, my, oh, my, oh. You know the rest. Sing the song, goddammit, Alicia. He shoved cock up her back and he told her to sing the goddamn song, homie. And guess what? Look at the thumbnail. Oh, she sung that song. Ooh. Alicia Keys was a little bit off key because she had cock in her back. Alicia Keys was not hitting those notes the way Alicia Keys was supposed to hit those notes because Usher was shoving cock in her back. He said, bitch, sing the song, bitch. I told your motherfucking ass. Sing the song like I taught you. My boo. Yeah. 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 Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. So listen, man, if you have not hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit that. Make sure you tap that subscribe button. And listen, we going to live again tonight. We gonna tap in tonight. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. I really want to leave y'all, but I can't. I just could not unsee what Usher did last night to Alicia. I can't unsee it. It's hard to, yo. It's deep, it's wicked, and it's always deeper than rap. And it got deeper than rap last night when he slid up. Everything else was good, Usher. Everything else was all right. I can't be mad at you. But when you slid up behind Alicia Keys, I was like, God damn. I might have did the same thing. But consequences and repercussions, I knew would have had to come behind that. And maybe I would have said, fuck it, I'm going to risk it all because we got Alicia Keys right here. She got this red silhouette ensemble. Woo. She got this red ensemble and the silhouette is looking beautiful. And I might just need to slide 4 pockets full of cock to her. And Swizzy might just have to do something about it. But you know what? I'm willing to take I'm willing to risk it all. I would have did it. I would have wanted to see what that perfume smelled like. I would have wanted to get up close on that hair. I'm sure she just got it washed and it smelled like Sassoon shampoo. And she got that great Gucci YSL perfume on, and I would have wanted to sniff it too. But you got to know a ass whooping come behind that, Usher Raymond. Usher Raymond. You're one wife away from getting the ass whooping. You're one baby mama away from somebody head tapping your ass, boy. You're one girlfriend away from somebody busting your goddamn head to the white meat, boy. Yeah. You one wife away, Usher. You might want to fall back because you're going to run into the right one and he going to, boy, yeah, we going to make an example out of you, boy. But until then, Usher, I want to give you a big salute. And I want to say, keep serenading they wife and they baby mamas. If they ain't going to say nothing about it, keep serenading them. Keep singing on top of them. Keep sliding up behind them. And if you can get as close as you got to Alicia Keys, keep shoving 4 pockets full of cock. Yeah, don't you worry about it. Until somebody do something to you. Until somebody make you know that shit is uncalled for and unnecessary and you're dead wrong, don't stop. How about this? How about Alicia? How about Beyonce and Usher perform together? I would love to see Usher slide up behind Beyonce and give her the Alicia Keys treatment. I would love to see it. You know how many young men out there would love and dream about sliding up behind Alicia Keys or sliding up behind Beyonce, Rihanna. You know how many young men dream about that? Usher, make it happen. Make it happen, Cabin. I wouldn't mind seeing you slide up behind Rihanna and slide up on it and shove cock all in her pockets and grab her by that big forehead and say, bitch, sing the song, ho. I said, sing that motherfucking song. And ASAP Rocky don't do nothing about it. ASAP Rocky stay his ass over there. But on a serious note, Usher, you're one wife away. You're one wife away from somebody from somebody doing something to you. You're one girlfriend away from somebody making an example. You're one baby mama away from an ass whooping. Be careful out there. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and you locked in with Grown Man Business TV. And don't you ever forget the TV. And if you say Weezy, don't you ever forget the baby. And if you say Usher, you better not never forget the Raymond. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's called.